Hi guys. Anyway, I know not a lot of people are here watching me, but probably you're gonna watch this video later. Yeah, I'll be coming live more often these days, and please, can you subscribe to this channel and always join me? Yeah, at some point we'll be giving some giveaway here. I wanted to talk about something. I already made video about this, and I'm still gonna post it. But this Helen and Pascal, Cubana Chief Priest, I don't really know what you think about this whole thing, but it's becoming really, annoying every single day, coming online to, to say this kind of thing. I believe that, in my own opinion, I think Pascali, as I used to call him, Cubana Chief should go and do the DNA so that everybody can rest. That's my honest opinion, because what in the name of embarrassment is this? Day after day. And she said she's not going to give up. And she doesn't look like somebody who is, who is ashamed of anything. So she's going to keep coming. She's going to keep coming. I don't know. I feel so sorry because a child is involved in this, and this child is going to grow up tomorrow. And honestly, it's not going to be good because the friends are going to always remind him of how he was rejected. Even if they do the DNA tomorrow and they find out that Pascal is not the father, then they will have another way of bullying the child when he grows up, that they don't know his father, that the mother doesn't even know whoever he slept with to get pregnant with him. So this Cubana Chief Priest and Helen's matter, I think, in my own opinion, I would just say that Cubana Chief Priest, go and do the DNA so that your family name could be saved from this, because this is your reputation going down. Apart from that, I would, even if Helen is not sure, as I said, go and do it so that you can clear your name, and then leave Helen for social media people. Because every single day, Helen just keep coming, Cubana Chief Priest. Anytime Cubana Chief Priest try to make any kind of progress or, post video, she will just appear. And if consistency was a person, I'm telling you, is this Helen from Kenya. She's been consistent, not just now, for years. Honestly, hi, thank you for joining. So this hi, thank you so much for joining. So I'm talking about Cubana Chief Priest from Nigeria and Helen from Kenya. Helen has been alleging for years now that Cubana Chief Priest slept with her and got her pregnant years ago, and that she has contacted Cubana Chief Priest to be able to, to come and do the needful, but he doesn't want to come, he doesn't want to appear. And she claimed that she and her son are suffering simply because Cubana Chief Priest is denying the son, knowing fully well that that is his son. And this has been lingering for years. Honestly, I feel so sorry, either for Helen or the son, and also for Cubana Chief Priest's family, because this is a married man. Honestly, how do you think the wife is going to feel always watching this lady come out to drag the husband like this? Honestly, it's not good. To end this whole saga, just now you sued Helen to court in Kenya. I believe that still when you go to that court, the court will still demand you. If the court wants to follow the due process, they will still demand you to go and do to Chief Priest. They will still require Cubana Chief Priest to go and do the DNA, because how would you sue Helen in Kenya for defamation of character? Okay, now when you go to court and you say that this lady has been defaming me for being the father of his child and I'm not the father of his child, the court will simply tell you, Cubana Chief Priest, okay, let's check. If you're not the father of this child, then you can go. If you're the father of this child, then just take responsibility. And now it will even be a bigger shame, because just imagine if the whole world find out that you're not the father of the child, they will kill Helen online. In fact, make sure she leave the media space. But how would you feel if now you now go and do this DNA and you're the father of the child? Like your family, your fans, your friends, everybody will be highly disappointed, because this is exactly what this lady has been telling you to do for years, and you've been ignoring her. And she said that you don't help her, and anybody who even wants to help her, you try to block the person and fight the person, and she is hungry with her child. And this is not somebody who is like, oh, I'm ashamed of. She's not ashamed of anything. She even said that she's been, she's been mad before, she's been sick before, she's been in the hospital before. So how do you entangle yourself with this kind of person and feel that it's going to be easy? Do the needful, clear your name from this mess and clear your family, honestly, and just let the rest be between Helen and social media people, because everybody will chew her if actually you do the DNA and this child is not yours. Many people are saying that, oh, the boy looks like Cubana Chief Priest, this boy is definitely Cubana Chief Priest's son or whatever. If you look closely too, you will know that Cubana Chief Priest and Helen, they look alike. So the boy kind of look like Helen, and also kind of look like Cubana Chief Priest. So we cannot use that to finalize this issue. But for me, in fact, the whole thing is, sometimes when I watch this Helen talk, like, I feel like, how is Cubana Chief Priest's wife and family taking this? And I also look at Helen's part and I'm like, oh, this girl must be pained because somebody is denying her own child, and she keeps saying that I'm doing this for my child. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Even if you sue me to court, even if you beat me, do anything, I'm ready to continue doing this because I'm doing it for my son. So honestly, Cubana Chief Priest, in order to avoid this shame and disgrace, I believe that you should do the DNA and clear your name from this, so that she's not accusing you of, not doing like your friend Davido is taking care of his children, that even though he's married now, he's still taking care of Imade and the rest of the kids. And you, Cubana Chief Priest, who is a friend to Davido, you're not trying to emulate what he's doing. That is what Helen has been alleging, calling you out day after day. And now that you are going to sue him to court, is even worse. Honestly, I think you should just do something about this, because this is Cubana Chief Priest. This is dragging you to the mud day by day. If that is your son, take care of him. I think you're capable. If he's not your son, clear your name from this and let this issue remain between social media people and Helen, and everybody will now know the kind of person that she is. That way, I mean, you're honorably out of this mess. But ignoring this call of you taking care of your son and going to sue her in Kenya, I don't think is the best. But if you know that, okay, that is the way you want to do it, that's okay. But I believe that the court might say ask you to do the DNA. And as I said, if that is not your son, then social media will get to Helen. But if that happened to be your son, is not going to go well, because a lot of people are going to lose their trust in you, Cubana Chief Priest. A lot of us, your fans, will feel disappointed, including your wife, your family, everybody, because you have, argued this for long. You have fought everybody that has said this. You have done everything, and Helen keeps saying that you don't help me, and you try to, block everybody that even want to help me. That is disheartening. And tomorrow now, if people find out that, oh, this child is actually for Cubana Chief Priest, like that, they will look at you as somebody very mean. So some of us, your fans, are just begging you, go and do this DNA so that this saga will finish. I mean, I know you can decide not to do it, but I beg, in order for this lady not to be coming every other day to drag you like this, because she's very consistent, and she says she's not going to get tired anytime soon. That is now her own niche. Cubana Chief Priest is her own niche. Every time she sets her ring light, it's Cubana Chief Priest this, Cubana Chief Priest that, and she said she's not stopping anytime soon. So till when are you going to see your name keep rolling in the mud like this? That is my honest opinion. I don't know if you're watching what you think in the comment section, but I would advise, like, it's not like forcing you, or no, I don't have anything to do with this. Just like you sued her for defamation of character, for you to actually prove that she has defamed you, do the DNA, so that everybody will know that yes, this is pure defamation of character. And that will also teach other people, like, sense, that if you just come out to start defaming somebody, no, I'm pregnant for this person, I'm pregnant for that person, it's not going to be easy. And at some point, you'll have to pay for defaming somebody's character. But if you keep refusing, if Cubana Chief Priest, we, your fans, are begging, if you keep refusing to do this DNA, then how does the court justify you that this lady Helen from Kenya is actually defaming your character? Because it must be a lie for you to call it defamation of character. Honestly, I would, in my honest opinion, beg you, do this DNA and let this saga end. Because every now and then you look right, you look left, it's Cubana Chief Priest, Pascal this, Pascal that. No, your child is eating too much. Come to Kenya and carry your child. This boy is eating like his father. Oh my God. Me, as your fan, the thing is irritating me. I don't know how you feel always watching this whole thing. Please come and do the DNA so that this thing can end in peace. Because anytime you try to make any move, any progress, Helen will be setting ring light. Immediately you drop any video that is, something that has to, like, elevate your standard, Helen is setting a ring light in the next minute. How do you stop her from doing this? It's only by doing that DNA. Even if she says she has been mad before, she says she has been mad and she has been admitted in the hospital, that's fine. But how do you detangle yourself from this kind of human being? Do it and prove to the world that I'm innocent, and then people will respect you the more. But now you're just like lying in between. Some people I think this lady knows what she's saying, because somebody cannot be consistent for how many years calling one person out. If they just needed maybe money or something, they must have gotten tired. But Helen is not ready to give up anytime soon, and she says she will keep doing this until the father of the child accept the child, who is Cubana Chief Priest. So all your life, this is what social media will just keep throwing at you. Your reputation is being damaged day by day. And I felt somehow when he said, oh, you do not learn from Davido, because Davido, even though she's married, he's taking care of his kids. He didn't deny any of them. I understand Cubana Chief Priest is a married man, and I feel for him and the family. But if you've made this mistake, like, admit it and talk to your wife about it. Honestly, if I were Cubana Chief Priest's wife, right from beginning, I will insist on the ground for the truth to be found out about this. That is the best way to do it. You corner Helen out of social media, talk to her woman to woman, beg your husband. If you've made this mistake, corner him. You did that, settle him, or low-key take care of the child, and you will never hear Helen come online and be ranting like this, because he said, I've been begging Pascal. I've been begging Pascal for years, and he will not listen to me. That is why I started coming to social media, because I've been offline begging him and begging him and begging him, and he will not come. And it's painful when he sees you, flaunting wealth and, throwing money, and she has nothing to eat with your child, allegedly, right? It's painful. So she's not going to stop doing this rubbish she's doing. If I may call it rubbish, because she might be right or she might be wrong, I don't know. But just as like a concerned, fan of yours, I'm just telling you, bro, do this stuff and let this lady go to rest, unless actually you know that something is there. If you know that there's nothing there, do it and let the world applaud you, let the world clear your name. You're just standing in there, and some of your fans are like, no, you did it. Some people are like, no, he didn't do it. The lady is just chasing clout. Who will be chasing clout with one person for years? And she sounds so sure. She will tell you the dates, the hotel, and everything. And she even said that, oh, if the hotel, Cubana Chief Priest has not paid them to delete the footage of the camera, that the CCTV camera will still have the footage of them in the hotel and everything. So how could she have that audacity and remain so consistent and remain so firm in her claim? If it was a lie, I believe that probably she must have gone to look for something else to do, because Cubana Chief Priest is obviously not responding to her. but it's not a good thing on your name, CP. Honestly, it's not a good thing at all. In as much as I know that you want to maintain your stand and everything, but and it's already bad already, but try to find a way to clear this thing, because honestly, I'm telling you, if you do that DNA and it comes out that that boy is your son, people are not going to be happy, because that is, people will just look at you like you're heartless. So honestly, you know that something transpired, and you know these people are suffering, and you're here flaunting money, you be denying her, saying all sorts of things, and tomorrow when another woman come out and say, oh, this one impregnated me, everybody will believe, because the next thing they will start saying, oh, that is how Cubana Chief Priest kept lying and ignoring Helen from Kenya, and later, after all, Helen was saying the truth. But if you're sure, just do this DNA and take it to the court. Since you have sued Helen to court, take the DNA test to the court, so that the court will really see that this lady has dragged you for years for nothing. Honestly. And then, as I told you, my brother, leave Helen for social media people. They will treat her, not be social media. They will drag her out of every platform on social media. I'm telling you, with their cause. But if you don't do and people are just like standing in between. This one that she's consistent, maybe it's true. This one that CP, Chief Priest, is running away from doing the DNA. He did it. So clear your name from this mess. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate you. Please do like the video and leave your comments if you have any. But for me, in my own opinion, I would say Cubana Chief Priest should go and do the DNA, so that, to let the sleeping dog lie, because Helen doesn't look like somebody who is ashamed of anything. She doesn't look like somebody who is going to be giving up anytime soon. So to avoid all this saga, respect yourself, respect your family, respect your children, because as they say, social media doesn't forget. That thing that she's posting there is going to be there forever, and people will dig it up anytime. So please, my dear Cubana Chief Priest, go and do the DNA, so that everybody can just rest. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you in my next live. Like the video and please stay tuned. Keep watching. Thank you. Bye.